Hey guys, this is Julie from Crafty Beach on YouTube. I have a fun Dollar Tree DIY for a summer tier tray. The theme of this one is camping. I start with one of the chunky wood-shaped houses from the Dollar Tree and some of their wood rulers and some popsicle sticks. What I want to do here is make a little log cabin for it. So I thought that'd be really fun to add actual wood texture just using popsicle sticks. So I'm just cutting these down to size. I'm using my miter scissors, but you know what? Regular scissors tend to work better. And I am just cutting down the popsicle sticks so that they will fit perfectly on here. And it doesn't really matter. I think this is more of like a medium-sized popsicle stick, what size you get. But you do have to kind of do some angles once you get up towards the roof to be able to pull this off. So then I just use some hot glue, and I am like purposely gapping them apart a little bit so you'll be able to see the different logs in the log cabin, right? And I'd cut down 2 of everything so that I can do the back as well to make it look like a full cabin. On the front, I decided to cut it down further so I could like leave a little gap for a window. I thought that would be a fun feature on the front of the log cabin. And just attaching everything with hot glue. Now for the roof, we're going to be using those Dollar Tree rulers that I'm going to try to cut down to size here. You could also use a saw for these. They are a little bit thicker wood, but I was able to cut mine down with my miter scissors. And I just use hot glue to attach my roof to my log cabin. I really love how this is coming together, and this was such a fun theme to do for summer. For the chimney, I'm using just those little tiny Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree. And again, using my miter scissors to be able to cut an angle, I can just make a little chimney by cutting 2 down and gluing them together. Otherwise, it would be a little bit too skinny for the chimney. Now it's time to stain it. I mixed some antique wax by Waverly with a little bit of water to get a little bit of a lighter stain. And I'm just going to go over everything. Since everything is just made out of wood, even the popsicle sticks, everything is going to stain really pretty, and it was really easy to do. Now, once I get this on there, the Antique Wax by Waverly dries really quickly, and I just go ahead and put a few features on there. I didn't really leave room for a door, but I did leave the window, so I just draw 4 squares on there with a white paint pen and kind of give them like a glass finish with like the diagonal lines. And then I just use a brown one to go in and do the window frame. Really cute little log cabin. It was really easy to make, and this is how it looks. I put one of those little frogs from the Dollar Tree Fairy Garden line